What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our campaign here playing Shadowrun Chronicles Boston Lockdown. Yeah, I know, I was going to say, I said I was going to say Boston Lockdown from now on, but I just don't think it's just doing it justice, so I guess we'll just have to say its title in the beginning. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so the last mission there, we were really successful. We missed out on an organ harvesting gathering thingy at the very end of the mission, but that's okay. That's fine. We remained fairly triumphant otherwise. Was taking a look at skills in between episodes and really debating with myself about a secondary skill, and I was looking between the differences between blades and blunt. So they both have this like dash feature. Okay, so this one allows you just to straight up like move and then perform the action, which is excellent. And then its finishers are pretty much going to be between these two skills, right? So your opponent's chance to hit you critically is reduced by 50%. That's kind of meh. Repeated strike is where it's at. 3 separate attacks, that's insane. Okay, but then there's blunt. Now instead of it just being a move and then shoot kind of thing, you've got bull rush here, which is kind of like both. And then its finishers are, you get 10 magic armor. I don't understand where magic armor fits into this, but it's pretty good nonetheless.
Immediately and vacate the premises.
And then invincible, 10 extra hit points. I mean, that's not insignificant. So I was thinking that if I was going to do a secondary, it would probably be blunt. I think I'm going to go with blunt. But we're not going to actually invest any skill points into it yet. First of all, let's get our next round for our shotgun, the single shot 2. What does it say? It said increase your chances to hit with single shot by attacks by 10%. Okay, so we got 4 points left, and I was taking a look at the differences between mind and body here. So we got improved edge, which opponents will have a minus 25% chance to score critical hits against me, or spot weakness, which is gain 3% bonus to your critical hit chance. So the problem is they're both pretty terrible. I don't like them at all. The plus 3% bonus chance to hit critical hit chance, I mean, that's a 3%. It's crap. But if you're trying to min-max a critical hit build, I don't even know if they're even viable anymore, by the way, because that's what I used to play. And unless you're trying to do that, like I don't know. Like, I would absolutely want to continue to go down this route. We're going to have to anyways, because we're going to want the upgrades to organ harvesting. But I think we're going to do body. So first of all, we got improved reaction. It reduces your chance to be hit by enemy attacks by 7%. That's not bad. But we have improved body. We just gain straight up 5 hit points. I think we're going to do it. It's a no-brainer. All right, now I said, like I said in the previous episode, we got to talk to Smedley first. Get the mission, and then we'll go around and start talking to people. So we don't get that really weird, awkward dialogue, like in retrospect kind of
this Dragon
talk.
Slayer affair has my interest piqued, I must admit. I want to know what they are up to. The riots in the rocks in South End are surely an overture to something.
So another spy mission then?
No, we'll do this the polite way. We'll ask them.
Ask them? You aren't serious, are you?
From the data you gathered, we got the time and location of their next meet with their sponsor.
You want me to run interference?
On the contrary, I want you to go and see whom she is meeting, and about what.
So, surveillance then?
No. Luna only has a few gangers with her. You can corner her and beat 2 birds with 1 stone.
Luna. Not a great street name. So, shoot first, ask questions later. I can get with that.
Don't let yourself be fooled by her act. She has never allowed anyone to catch her, and she rules the Dragon Slayers with an iron fist.
It's the first time for everything. I'm on it.
Jane will be providing matrix support. The place you're hitting is an upscale apartment building.
So we'll have to deal with the cops as well?
That's what you get Jane for. She'll shut down security systems long enough for you to get in and out.
Useful.
Make haste, friend. Luna is moving out as we speak.
All right. So we're going to go attack Luna, who... Not going to really spoil the mission, but we are going to want to bring in, I think, basically what I had before, another decker who has lockpick. We're going to always need that anyways, because since we're not going decking ourselves, obviously, and we are not going the lockpicking route as well, so we're stuck doing organ harvesting and demolish. So we're always going to have a decker on our team, no matter what. Now, you're not going to need one every mission, but you're going to miss out on several opportunities if you just say, I don't really need one this time around. So it's just a better thing to do, just to always have one in your party. If you're not going those routes yourself, that is.
Bozeman, you seem pretty busy.
The riots are creating a lot of opportunities. I have my hands full right now.
Okay. So we'll talk to Lady Luck and see if she's got any new weapons for us. I doubt she does. Let's see here. We got shotguns. She does have these grenades. So, the used polymer coating, we're gonna sell that shit. The used ceramic plating, we don't need that. Or the special elemental essence. I'm never gonna use those. So for our weapons, we're going to sell the rigging device because we absolutely don't need it. And then, you know, as much as I really want to go blunt, we're going to stick with the rusty cleaver. We're just going to use whatever melee weapons we happen to pick up before I actually start investing money into it, since the rusty cleaver is strictly better than the old nail board. We're going to sell the old nail board. We got so many frag grenades and rocket launchers and everything, but we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so here we go. These are the valuables that I picked up in the mission. The BLT chip. It is a sellable item. And this ostensibly is one too. The data chip with pay data. Worth a decent chunk of change. Oh, that's right. We had the bone density and the muscle toner. We'll just leave those be. Okay. Let's go talk to Pancake, see if he's got any armor upgrades for us. Let's see here. We want to buy.
Disperse
So he's still got some
immediately
bullshit in here. He's still got all the used products. Okay, so we're pretty much stuck with what we got unless we find something better out in the wild.
Where is everybody?
Well, the Dragon Slayer riots, which I heard you're taking an interest in, have caused quite a stir. Everyone is either bashing heads or buttoning down for when the hammer drops.
Are your boys involved as well?
We're the friendly neighborhood watch. We gotta make good on our responsibility for the community.
Out of the goodness of your hearts.
Of course. That and the subscriptions to our services that all business people around here invest in.
Alright, looks like Doc's got some new information for us.
exclusivity accord. Disperse immediately and vacate the premises.
Okay, well, we'll talk to the council here, see if we got any new upgrades to, second-hand stabilized. Do we actually have anything in our arms? We have the pneumatic arm. Okay. So I don't understand what the difference is. The difference is literally between the alpha and the beta. I think that's a beta symbol, isn't it? The only difference is the essence cost, but they do exactly the same shit. That's stupid. Like, why would you choose the alpha version? Okay, so that anyway, so this is basically just damage bonus, get a little bit of armor, some organ harvesting bonuses. So what do we have? We have the pneumatic arm. This gives us accuracy, range, and damage bonus. Okay, so these are a little bit more defensive and utilitarian. This, on the other hand, gives us the range bonus, lock picking bonus, and essence. Or excuse me, just a lock picking bonus. Okay, since we're not going lock picking, we are going organ harvesting.
Disperse immediately and vacate the premises.
I mean, this would be a viable option. Don't get me wrong, but I actually kind of like our pneumatic arm better. Because it seems like it's more damage focused, and I want to be damage focused. As far as our eyeballs, our head. Holy shit, Jesus Christ, these are expensive. Okay, so it's going to be a long time until we're able to get our hands on any of that stuff. Wow. Yeah, I totally wasn't even paying attention to the stuff that I couldn't afford, but my god. Okay. Well, we're not gonna be screwing around with Doc anytime soon. So, just out of curiosity, I mean, like, why would you even show that to me right now? I mean, if it's just so far out of the reach of a person that's on their third mission, like, what is the design
Disperse immediately and vacate the
standpoint on
premises.
this? So, I go to buy this, right?
Area is designated.
And this is like in my price range right now at this point in the game. I don't think I could have enough money to even afford the 67,000 grand here of Nguyen. So like, why even show it to me? I know that like this is like a wow, look at these kind of thing. Look at how awesome they are, but they're not even that great. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point in them even existing in the first place? But more importantly, like, why even show them to me now? Like, I'm not going to save up for that. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. The plus 10% to lockpicking, I guess. I mean, I guess. Is that really worth all that money? It's a lot. I know that you get to that point, like, later on in the game where you don't really have anything to spend your money on, especially in, like, the very late game, after you beat it. But still, I think at that point you're done min-maxing shit. She will become an actual vendor for us. I mean, we can buy stuff from her right now, but I'm just not worried about it. Like, if we ever come into, like, a new spike board or whatever else, a new melee weapon out in the field, then I'll definitely use it. So here's another problem that I've always had with any game that does this. You know, puts us in a very particular posture and position, and it just stacks all the other people in that same exact spot, so it just looks like one big, like, Jabberwocky.
That went well.
I think we did great, even though I don't like being out in the streets so much.
Why not?
The meat space is just so slow. Matrix is faster, like zooming through space.
So you're a stay-at-home Shadowrunner?
Shush! You have no idea what you're missing out on. You'll be glad I have your back.
Yep. The cliches in this game run pretty hard. But you got to keep in mind, Shadowrun's been around for a number of decades now. So a lot of these things that might not necessarily been a cliche, was a cliche then. I guess that's debatable, though. For all of us hardcore purists out there. There's a secret meeting going on between the Dragon Slayers and their unknown benefactor. Smedley wants you to break up their little gathering and send a clear message. So all the missions are co-op. Yes, you could power up, you know, or team up with your buddy that's like in the complete end game, which I feel like completely breaks this game, by the way. Cliffhanger Productions. But yes, so that's one of the benefits of being, or actually, I don't know. I guess you could see it as both a benefit and a, I don't know, poor design choice. But you can, you know, when you get later on in the game and you're really trying to like finish up your min-maxing and you're really scrounging for those extra couple karma points, yes, you could say looking for a group in chat and hope that somebody like way earlier in the game, you know, picks you. And they pick you because you're like the god mode option, just to like completely demolish their early game level. Yeah. I don't know. It's beneficial, but it's also kind of the pit of despair when you have to rely on that sort of stuff to really, you know, get the last little bit of juice out of your game. Or is it just me? I don't know. So we're gonna go with the same person, Kiss A here. She does have hacking, and she has the lockpicking. Precisely what I need. And her sprite does look pretty avant-garde, shall we say. Alright, following Luna's signal, Jane guides you to an upscale apartment building in a residential area. You wonder whom she wants to meet there. So we need to catch Luna at her meet.
Good day, and welcome to your first Matrix-supported run. Please fasten your body armor and make sure that all weapons are loaded and pointed towards bad people at all times.
So, not meaning to interject here, I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, that this is going to be the first and the last time you are going to hear this song in this game. It's such a bummer because this game repeats a lot of its score, and there's not very much variation in there. So, just put it out there. If you enjoy this track, this is the last time you're going to hear it.
Reading you loud and clear. Can you see us?
Affirmative. The cameras in the hallway are under my control, and I can get limited data feeds from your comlinks.
So you'll be our eyes and ears.
Eyes, ears, and digital fairy godmother. I've disabled all connections to the outside, so you should have a clear field for the next 10 minutes or so.
Thanks. Anything you can tell me about the security here?
Meat bodies, most likely. I can't get into the apartment cameras without them noticing, but the power draw suggests some automated defenses.
Sentry guns. Great.
And that's why we brought along a Decker. Because they're always good for that shit. Okay, so it looks like we got a little info placard here. Sure, we'll go ahead and talk to that first. Or examine it. Yeah, it's just some bunch of flavor text. Okay, so in Kiss A, we're gonna have you examine this thingamabobber. Access
Open
port.
up, maintenance crew.
Go away. I'm the janitor, and you are no maintenance crew.
Well, you got us there. Can you help us out? Maybe cut the power to the apartment across the hallway?
Oh, you don't want to go in there. They're bad business.
So they're not your favorite tenants, I take it. What if they had to move out all of a sudden?
Yeah, I get it. You'll go on a murderous rampage. But if you absolutely have to do that, you need to get me a beer first.
What?
You heard me. Get me a drink. Vending machines out there. No way I'm going out there before the cops have come and gone.
Okay, so we gotta go pick this bloke up a drink. A brewski.
Are you really fetching beer for a drunk janitor?
Hey man, help a brother out.
Shut up.
Okay, so we need you to talk to this guy again.
Thanks. That'll keep me going until the shooting stops. You might want to check out the fuse box at the end of the hallway.
Hey, Cliffhanger, you know what? Can we have had maybe like a different portrait for the actual janitor instead of using my character's portrait?
Next to the stairs?
Seems like a small quality of life feature here. Kind of commonsensical, maybe?
Yeah, I kept telling them not to plug their illegal dreck into the house circuits, but they won't listen. I guess they got what's coming to them.
Okay, so you need to move up. The room that we're talking about is this room over here to the south. So we're going to avoid that for the moment. This is just a little storage closet. There we go. All right, so we're going to need you to go actually do the lockpicking. So there we go. We got our first cosmetic item. A lot of the cosmetic shit is pretty much irrelevant to us because we're playing as a male character. Unless you're trying to go for that whole, like, there we go, another one. Unless you're trying to go for that whole, like, RuPaul look or something. I think we're just gonna double move you over to the door. It's fine. Actually, we'll come over here and interact with this, the fuse box first.
House grid shows a sharp power drop inside the apartment. Not the primary circuits, but whatever they hooked up to the auxiliaries.
Okay, there is other stuff over here. I mean, inside this room. So we're definitely going to want to prepare for this. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I was going to say, let's do this at the start of my turn. So we're going to use my my decker first. Open up the door.
What have we here? Someone with a death wish.
Okay, so what's here? You've got 6 hit points. So the data spike, they both can potentially kill him, so we might as well try to go for the blackout. Actually, you know what? Why don't we use Mr. Blamco Mac here? Because I can straight up move on this guy. I can rush him. Like that. Boom! There we go. Okay, so now what I can do with her is I can black out this guy, or at least she's got a 60% chance of doing it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Okay, so it didn't kill him, but it still stunned him. And that's the whole important part. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll use Hacker Lady here. Just use you to finish this guy off. See, nice and easy. Alright, then we'll use up his turn to basically take a look at this info bank. And then pick up that item. For some reason, I always read this guy's name as Ilshak. So we did get a usable item here, the med kit. There is the dock wagon cards that are basically like med kits in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Heals a target for 15 hit points. So maybe the med kit does something else?
Drek, we have visitors. It's been a pleasure, my dears, but I really must dash.
You have some nerve coming here. You have no idea what you have gotten yourself into.
Shut up, Ilshak. Okay, so this guy's kind of difficult, so you probably want to move back. It'll be really apparent of why he's difficult here in just a moment. So since you don't actually have another action, so we're just gonna put you in full cover. We're gonna go the more cautious route. Okay, so you got 2 turns. Wait, what? Am I not allowed to move there? Okay. So unfortunately, we're gonna only be able, unless we take him out in the one shot, he will be marked. I guess that's the one consolation. Son of a bitch. Okay, so this is why that guy's a pain in the ass. It's because he does his little illusion bullshit. Double misses. There we go. So what I could do... we're gonna roll up on these guys. We're gonna do this whole blast. So 84% chance. Boom! Like, here's the problem, though, is that we got this guy right up on us. So we just have to defeat the mage. Alright, so I'm gonna get greedy here, right? We're gonna kill off the enforcer first. Wow, I think he just straight up regenerated. Wow, them shits are weak, man. So what I'm going to do with Miss Hacker Lady, we're going to move you up, and we're going to actually do damage to the true image of Ilshak here. Try to mark him. Okay, so he is marked. So what I'm going to do is we're going to switch over to our Rusty Cleaver. Oh, yeah. You better believe it. Booyah. He only took the 4 damage, though. Yeah, that's a lot of mana bolts, by the way. Yeah, this is why this guy's kind of difficult.
I'm only seeing one body on my senses. He must be using illusion magic. Try to geek the correct one.
Well, no shit. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Or let's shank him. Alright, now she should have, like, perfect view. Yeah, 100% chance to hit this fool.
He made it out alive, but Luna got away. Some sort of magic trick.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You're not the first person she's escaped from.
Any intel on the guy she was meeting?
All I heard was mage talk, but I am checking his background.
Not much to show for then. And now Luna knows we're onto her.
You can't always win. At least we stopped her from whatever she was doing.
We're not going to hear anything from Luna for a very, very long time. But try to keep her in the back of your minds throughout the rest of this campaign. Okay, so let's do what we do and report into Smedley here.
Immediately and vacate
Luna
the
got away,
premises.
and whoever she was meeting had some serious illusion magic going.
Don't blame yourself, my friend. Happens to the best of us.
Never happened to me before. You could have told me Luna was a mage.
I am as flustered as you are. Seems in my eagerness to seize the opportunity I was ill-informed.
Do we have anything on the mage she was meeting?
No, he's not on any records and definitely not known in the underworld. Smells like corporate wage mage to me.
So that's how they're getting their heavy ordnance.
I am confident that we will get her next time. Go spend some money, then check back with me.
Will do.
Roger that. Okay, so he gave us a topaz focus. You do get a random item, I guess. Topaz focus would be something that we'd need if we were a mage, if we were a caster. So this is basically just something that we sell, get money for. We're always going to make more money from actual, like, physical gear. Actually, I don't even think we can't even sell the other items, the cosmetic items. So, but what I'm trying to say though is that the weapons are awesome, man. Make you a lot of money. Anyway, so we made 2,400 Nuyen and got 4 karma, which allows us to actually upgrade something. I think we have a few minutes to kill here, so why don't we just do it now? If we go into our skills, we could save up for resilient. Your weapons training and combat experience has made you more resilient and gain +3 hit points. We did just get the +5, so I'm not convinced we need to go that route yet. We could get the next round of body, in which case we have improve your damage with any attack by 7%. That is something I'm totally down for. Or improved agility. You have unmatched control over your body. Gain 5% chance to hit bonus for all attacks. So either I get a damage percentage increase, or we get a percentage increase to hit. That's interesting. Or we could finally go down mind again and just get it done and over with. So this one will give us more range. My problem with this is that this isn't really something that we're all that interested in. I mean, but we are going to go organ harvesting, so we're going to want to improve upon it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that that's worth our time at the moment. I think something like this would be much better. I think I'm going to go with the damage increase. I think that is more worth my time. Don't get me wrong, the accuracy bonus would be good, but I think that we could probably even that playing ground, you know, when it comes to what gun we're going to be equipping, our cyberware. And I think our armor, I think there might be a couple armors out there that may improve your 2-hit chance. But anyways, we're going to take the damage increase here. And I think that's where we call it an episode. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one where we continue to thresh out the rest of the story. Hope to see you then. Take care and have a good one.